Mamamoo News, bringing you news all about Mamamoo. If you were waiting for Shooting Stars to air this past Wednesday, but you couldn't see anything, I'm here to tell you that you're not crazy. They canceled Shooting Stars for a baseball match. So Moonbyul's episode will actually air this upcoming Wednesday. And if that's not enough Moonbyul for you, don't sweat. Moonbyul will actually be the host for Hwasa's Studio Hwa Night for her comeback. The CEO of Studio Moon Night went bankrupt again, and Hwasa came to the rescue, but with the condition of a new name, Studio Hwa Night.
별이 언니가 대표님으로 있는 스튜디오 문나잇이 이제 스튜디오 하나잇으로 바뀝니다. 네, 농담이었고요.
Hwabyul stands, please stand up. But it's not your standard Studio Moon Night. It's like out now. Like when Mamamoo had their comeback with Where Are We Now? It's going to be that setting, I'm pretty sure. So we got Moonbyul on Wednesday in the evening for Shooting Stars. And then later on in the night, we have her with Studio Moon Night. Not only that, she's going to be featured in the section Bold and Daring of Singles magazine in the December issue. Lazy is not in this woman's vocabulary. And she's not the only model. Hwasa is in W Korea's breast cancer awareness campaign. In the December issue of W, she'll be working together with Dolce & Gabbana as their second model. They revealed pre-release pictures for the upcoming issue as well. Not only that, our busy bee is a judge for Melon's Breaking Music chart.
안녕하세요, 화사입니다.
It's already been aired the 18th at 4 p.m. Korean Standard Time. She's one of the many judges that are judging the final winner from 5 popular YouTube singers. The English subtitles are actually already out. I put a link down below marking the start of where the judges start talking, so you don't have to find it. She has a small part, but the way that she judges and gives comments to these singers is nice to hear. She'll also be on Jesse's next Schultz review episode. Oh my god! So it's the same show that Solar went on years ago. If you don't know Jesse's Schultz review, you're missing out. It's just this very honest, blunt, kind of a mess interview that she does. It's gonna be a really entertaining episode for sure. And of course, she has to be in that type of show with that type of title track as well. Am I right? The BB sisters are back. If you thought that was it, you're wrong. Hwasa will also be on Blank Talk. It's another YouTube channel that interviews celebrities, and they provide English subtitles. And you can ask Hwasa questions by submitting this form. Unfortunately, they already closed that form. It was only open for 2 days. Shout out to nynahninatv for the information. It's kind of got like this ODG type of style, solely focused on the fans' questions and the celebrity and their opinions. Now, she's been giving us a bunch of teasers of concept photos and short videos. We have a track list. I'm a bitch, FOMO, and bless you. Oh, thank you, our English queen. Actually, during the release of some concept photos, fun fact, RBW's social media intern did it again. They accidentally edited her release date for Guilty Pleasure to be November 24, 2022. Got a whole year to save up for her album, you guys, so don't worry, but it's already been fixed. Now, according to Twitter user MovieVic, Hwasa will be promoting at M Count on the 25th, then the next couple of days Music Bank, Music Core, Inkigayo. It's not for certain that she'll be only promoting for 1 week. Could be longer. They usually decide to extend the promotions later on. What I am a bit curious about, though, is if her title track can be approved by broadcasting networks. We all know Korea's pretty strict on vulgar language, etc., especially on air. In fact, KBS has only approved FOMO and Bless You. I'm a Bitch was deemed unfit for broadcasting standards due to cursing, slang, lyrics with vulgar expressions. Not to mention, she also made a mistake on KBS's live TV back in 2019.
술 안 된대요. 이거 15세예요, 15세. 장어 드세요. 삼겹살이요.
Now, I'm not saying KBS is terrible for not approving her song, or that they're even holding a 3-year grudge against her. I just thought that was funny. But I'm sure it's simply just rules, and they just need to rewrite the lyrics to make it a bit more appropriate for minors. And in fact, they actually just sent it back, and it got approved with a clean version. Excuse you, I'm a light. You can actually see the lyrics on the lyrics poster that they just uploaded as a teaser. You can see excuse you, I'm a bitch, but also fuck you is clearly written as well. I love it. I think it's fun. It's like word search, but for adults. Hwasa will also be holding an online and offline fan meeting. So 750 fans that bought her latest album will be chosen randomly to attend the fan meeting. It'll also be live streamed. You can buy the tickets if you can't make it offline at Hello 82 for only $10. It'll be held on November 24th at 4 p.m. Korean Standard Time. That's 1 a.m. in the morning, Central Standard Time. Just to give you a rough idea on when that fan meeting live stream will be. You can access the viewing page 1 hour before the event starts, and it'll last for 100 minutes. In the description, they did not mention a VOD, and actually, they said that 2 devices can be used per ID. However, we got some moves that actually emailed them personally asking, and we got some confirmation. So for sure, there will be no VOD. Real-time English will be provided for subtitles, and it's only 1 device per ID. It's a little bit confusing, but $10 for 100 minutes of Hwasa, that's really not a bad price. Shout out to Worldwide Washi1 and Stellaris for providing the screenshots. If this is your first comeback with a Mamamoo member, or just in general, here's how things work. The K-pop fandom usually has comeback goals on the first day and the first week regarding social media presence. I think most moves here actually know about this already, but just in case there are new people here watching this, let me explain to you briefly how things work. So with Hwasa, our goals for the first day is 7 million views on YouTube, 800,000 likes. So you watch the music video the first day, watch 2 other videos. Usually I watch the K music video, the official music video on the Mamamoo channel, and then another Mamamoo music video, or Hwasa's solo music videos for like Mario or Twit or something. And then you go back to Guilty Pleasure, I'm a Bitch music video again. But you have to do it manually. You can't use a playlist. If you can, just keep doing that the whole entire day. And that's how we try to get to 7 million views. Other goals are 400,000 Spotify streams for the title track, 750,000 Spotify streams for the whole album, 1,000 Shazams. There's more goals for the first week, and just in general, like, for example, #1 on iTunes in 20 countries. You can find more information on the Twitter account Hwasa Global. They made a cool website just for Hwasa's comeback with all the information that you need, including how to vote for her on the music shows. Lastly for Hwasa, something cute to mention about this cutie. Oh, she saw this tweet and posted it on Fan Cafe, according to Heijin Nation. With the caption, I wasn't saying anything to pretend nothing happened, but I'm nervous. I'll hold my breath until the 24th. That meme was so cute. I wish Moomoo's a great week this week. I'm so sorry for making you wait so long. Y'all better watch out. Our girl's on Twitter. I hope you guys didn't forget about Mama voting this past couple of days. Mamamoo is ranked 21 as of today. They're so close to making it to the top 20 for preliminaries. Please, let's make this happen. If they're not in top 20 by November 22nd, before the pre-vote period ends, that means they cannot make it to the next round. So, we need some more votes. You guys, they're so close, yet so far. But speaking of Mama, Hyori is actually the host for Mama 2021, which may mean Refund sisters will be able to perform in Mama because last year they weren't able to due to COVID. Hyori couldn't fly from Jeju Island to the mainland. So, now that Mama will be held offline on December 11th, with Hyori as the host, maybe Hwasa could perform at Mama as a part of Refund Sisters. And Mamamoo if they win the award for Worldwide Fans' Choice Top 10. Speaking of Refund Sisters, this is actually old news, but new to me. Last year, Aiki, the choreographer of Don't Touch Me, was on Radio Star, and Hwasa sent a video message to Aiki in that show about the dance.
안녕하세요, 하사입니다. 이제 안무하면서 힘들었던 점은 되게 별거 아닌 동작들인데도 아이키 언니만의 그 느낌으로
Smoothest transition ever. Guess who will also be on Radio Star? Solar! She'll be guesting on next week's Radio Star along with Park So-dam and some other people. The theme is National Chemistry Show. These two were actually awarded for Best Chemistry in 2020's JTBC Awards. So we're gonna have like a mini Gamsung camping reunion. Solar also used Moonbyul's TikTok account to post this video of herself switching hair colors, but then it got deleted. And then it ended up on Fan Cafe. I don't think there was an explanation. It looked like she just posted it with the caption ZZZ. But I wouldn't be surprised, though, if Moonbyul told her to delete it since it was on her account. Tell her to make her own account if she wants to do TikTok, alright? Next up, Miss Wheein. Of course, she has her OST coming out. The music video is actually already out on YouTube, but it will be digitally available on all music sites on the 19th. The Live also released a video teaser of their season's greetings calendar. Their pinned comment is from Ravi, the CEO. He's just making a bunch of Wheein puns. Groovylin replied, "Boss, you can't do this here." This is what's so cute and charming about small companies. Like, you have the time to personalize everything, you know? She also has a voting poll going on in Star News. They're in the 4th round of Star Ranking's favorite idol. Wheein is currently in 2nd place. Solar is actually in 3rd place. You just log into your social media account and vote 6 times. You don't need to watch an ad or anything like that. The deadline is November 25th. Honestly, not too sure what award she'll win from this either. I just saw it on Twitter. I was like, oh, seems legit.
처음 불러보는 건 아닌데.
Next up, we have RBW posting a teaser video on their channel of Mamamoo's Where Are We Now? The movie. The movie will be available in CGV theaters this December. So it's either a concert VOD, but you can enjoy it with surround sound of a movie theater, and you can feel yourself really being there at the concert, or it includes the concert and behind the scenes stuff that you'll get from buying the DVD. There's not too much information included in the description box either. CGV Theaters is actually the largest multiplex cinemas in South Korea, but they also have branches in other countries like China, Turkey, and even the US. Only in California though. This doesn't necessarily mean that their movie will be released in all CGV theaters, but it's certainly going to be available in Korea. I'm not sure how expensive the movie tickets are in Korea, but since the concert DVD costs $40, I'd assume the movie tickets would be a lot cheaper than that. So it's almost the cheaper avenue of you getting to see the concert again if you can't afford the VOD. Not only that, you can also bring a friend to the movie theaters because not many people really go alone and you can enjoy it together. Some people were worried about this movie being the documentary. Remember about that? They're worried since it's about time this documentary be released and it's about the Where Are We Now era. I also got worried for a bit as well. But I don't think it's the actual documentary. One, because the documentary film is called WAW Documentary Film and not Where Are We Now Concert, the movie. I'm sure it's not. The documentary is more than the concert, you know what I mean? Two, they'd make more money selling the documentary online than in select movie theaters. You don't really watch documentaries in movie theaters either. Documentaries are more of a niche, and it's kind of unnecessary to have that surround sound in the theaters and watch it on a big screen just to hear them talk about themselves. It just wouldn't make sense. Documentaries nowadays are more about on Netflix, you know, something that you can watch and pause on demand. Also, you guys were curious about my opinion on RBW uploading it on their own channel instead of Mamamoo's. I honestly like it. I don't mind it. Mamamoo's focus right now is Hwasa and her comeback, and I don't think her limelight should be taken away for something as small as this promotional video that's happening in December. And not only that, it's nothing new, it's just the concert. Hey, you can watch it in theaters. Something that shouldn't be the first priority. Next up, more on business news. Flow has now signed a partnership contract with RBW to plan and produce performances for up to 3 years. The two companies plan to produce various performances by their artists and continue collaborations to alleviate the regret of not being able to meet fans offline due to COVID. If you don't know what Flow is a fairly new streaming service company. They've grown to be the third largest music streaming service after Melon and Genie. It's only available in Korea, and its data is not used for music shows, most likely because they're partnered with Big Hit Entertainment, SM Entertainment, and JYP, and SK Telecom. So basically, Flow will provide more opportunities for RBW's artists to actually perform. They don't mention anything specific in their plans either, but I'm also reading off of Papago translations as well, so just take it with a grain of salt. I'm learning Korean, but the most advanced sentence that I've learned so far is the dog stands. But possible opportunities, maybe they're branching off from solely being a music streaming site to holding online concerts. Maybe we'll actually get an RBW family concert. Hello. Who knows what Flow and RBW has in store for us?
미리미야.
Finally, probably the most exciting news of all. If you don't follow Mamamoo's Instagram stories, you're missing out. For this season's greetings, do you remember Tontoni, the golden pig? Next year is the year of the tiger. And they're using Instagram to make up a game with a bunch of clues and quizzes that you have to solve. It's actually super cool. It's almost like a point and click game, but on Instagram. On their story, they had this black cat trying to become the black tiger. There's translations that TV Neem posted on Twitter, so you can check that out. Eventually, you go to this Instagram account that they made for season's greeting, Under the Sea MMM. You look through the posts and you try to solve the quizzes with clues and hints, and then you end up going to a different Instagram account if you find the answer. If you do end up finding the you'll see it in the caption. There's a link here. You go to it, and if you're in Korea, you can fill out all the answers and they will mail you a gift. However, they're only sending the gifts to people in Korea. I'll let you guys figure it out. I won't give you the answers. However, if you just are stuck and you just want to find the answers, there's a link for it down below. However, really encourage you, and RBW also encourages you to not share the answers online, even though someone already did. It's super fun to figure out. I like it. It's like Tontoni, but like we're involved in it too. I hope they do something even more. It looks like it's a whole RBW collaboration. Each K-pop group has like their own theme. For example, Mamamoo is water theme, I guess you can say, boat, sailors, etc. And then we have Oneus with like the space to the moon. Oneui is in their jungle. And then we have Purple Kiss, which is in the sky. But that's all the news that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, appreciate you, and I'll see you later. Bye! So we got Oneus coming in through a spaceship. Mamamoo coming in through the cruise ship. Purple Kiss with a freaking airplane. Oneui, they just walk in. Who does that? They couldn't even give them a Jeep?